Do you know a Grandmaster uses a science in a chess game? In physics, a squeeze happens when you reduce the area to increase the pressure. In chess, it's called prophylaxis. Today, I'm going to show you how world champion Anatoly Karpov paralyzed a Grandmaster without even attacking. This is the elite mind guide to squeeze. So now let's start. We set up a position, and here Anatoly Karpov played from white side. Okay, so let's start. We start with the opening. It's called Rilo Pace, and it's very famous opening in beginners and everywhere. Okay, so it's basic opening, so I think everyone knows Rilo Pace. So now Anatoly Karpov uses this opening in this game. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6. So yeah, it's look very classical and standard game. Nothing is carry it. So now let's move to the fifth move, and it's castling. So if you know Rilo Pace, so it's a basic opening of Rilo Pace. So it's like, yeah, it's the standard. Now after 00, bishop e7, then rook e1, b5, bishop b3, d6, c3, then 00. So now black also covered the 00 here, and after this there is a h3, knight a5, bishop c2, c5. So now there is total 10 move done here, and it's look good position for both sides. It's like opening, and it's a very good opening. So look here, if you see this game, so it's a good game, but it's like we think here. But if you seen like a Karprov here, so here black thinks they have space, okay, but Karprov is already preparing the piston, and he wants to control the center. So it's tightly that black start to suffocate. So I think it's a very good plan from Karprov. I think he's just was just waiting for opponent moves and prepare a positional game in this opening. So after this, the middle game starts, and we just jump here, or like after 10th move we go for the 14th move. Okay, so after this there is a a4, and this is the 14th move, and after this rook b8, a capture b5, a capture b5, and here comes b4. You notice how Karprov is expanding here? It's slow pace, but it's good expanding of their pieces, development like that. He is the hydraulic press now. So now he used the science, the physics, hydraulic press, and black is object in this middle. So black is like a middle of, or black is like an object for Karprov here to do a hydraulic press here. So now we move to knight b7, knight f1, and here Karprov moves his knight away from the fight to a better leverage point. So it's a good move from Karprov's side to get a give a chance to knight to play freely. So after this, there is a move. I just move here. Wait. Bishop d3 and g6. Like this type of move here they play, but I'm just focusing on the best moves. What in this game is very important. So we just cover here, and the next move is knight g3. So it's a good move, and after this there is a bishop f8, rook a2, c4. So c4 is a mistake here from the black side. So now Gary Karprov used the squeeze. Look at the black pieces. They are being pushed to the aces, and they are losing oxygen. So Karprov now play bishop b1, queen d8, plays to the watch the whole board as a supreme leader. Bishop a7, the great move. This is the most famous move in this game. And why put a bishop on a7? Do you think why Karprov put the bishop on a7? If you know, then just reply in or comment in the comment box this game. So because it frees the black rook on a8, so it's like a blocking the rook on a8. So black cannot move their rook without losing the bishop. So it's like a handcuff move. So black is now playing with one less space. It's not like they capture, but it's look like a without capturing that piece, and they not move their pieces. So now it's like a squeeze, and I think maybe it squeezes like a zugzwang, where we just force our opponent to get a corner and try to move what we want. So that's how squeeze work. In science, it's called squeeze, but in chess, like I think it's a tactics we call zugzwang. So after this, and here comes knight e8, bishop c2, knight c7, rook ea1, queen e7, bishop b1. So it's a good position now for white. So now after this, bishop e8, knight e2, knight d8, the closing the door for the opponent. So Karprov has locked the room now. So after this, these moves, and the best move he play on the move, and that move is knight h2. So now, and he slowly improved his pieces while black just sits there and waiting to die. So now after these chaos, there is lot of move here. Queen h5, and that's a good move. Knight d8, queen g6, the great move. King f8, the finishing move, and that move comes on the 44th move. And here comes knight h5, where Unizicker resigned. So he had not lost any pieces in this game. If you see this position, there is no extra piece he lost, but they have no extra move for their pieces. Every move he could make would only help Karprov, and that is 100% scientific squeeze. So now you see that Karprov won because he had the patience to wait. Most of the players fails to squeeze because they got bored and rush. So a lot of players, there is no patience in them when they play long games. If we learn from our legends, there is a lot of good games where they show the patience. In today time, yeah, there is a lot of good game, but there is not too much patience, and the beginners lose the game. And that what we learn from this game. So if you want to develop this kind of elite patience, you need to master your breathing. Head over to Elite Soul for my 10-minute focused meditation. Don't just play better, think better.
Subscribe for more content.